What's going on, guys? Duel here, and first of all, I would like to thank you guys very much for liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing all my videos. Like, you guys are awesome. And with that being said, let's get on with today's game. So for this game, I do start first. So I go into my one card combo. You guys know the combo by now. You go into Meowmoo, then you special out, you go into Doodle Doo, Chainlink 1 activation graveyard, Chainlink 2 Doodle Doo. It's gonna resolve. I'm gonna search for a pranks. One card combo, you search for pranks, you discard Pandemonium. Again, basic stuff. I go into my another copy of Doodle Doo. Again, if by now you don't know it, is because of the prank is pranks recycle. You get one free draw, and if you don't do two Doodle Doos, you'll be forced to recycle Meowmoo if you want to activate Power Bark on your opponent's turn. So why not go the extra step? Why not go through one more Doodle Doo to recycle a card, draw into a free card? And you know that card could be a game-changing card. That card could be a negate that you draw into that could change the whole game. So I do just that. Activate Doodle Doo, get myself one copy of Dropsies plus one of the Pandemonium. Activate Pranks, discard a copy of Pandemonium, get a token. Go into Bow Wow Bark, activate Roxy's, banish the Fansies, get another Fansies, and then off of the Roxy's I got Place. So again, guys, another important thing to note right here. If you can, always keep one hard copy of a Prankist monster in your hand with one on the field, with Bow Wow Bark on the field, because in case your opponent negates your Bow Wow Bark, you still have one copy of Prankist monster on the field plus one in your hand to use Pandemonium to go into your Weather Washer to actually get cards out on the field that will be immune to destruction by battle in case your Bow Wow Bark gets negated. You know, like, always think ahead like this. So I'm going to activate Place, search for a Lampseas. Again, I did this because I already have Fancies on the field. I had Dropsies in my hand. So I searched for Lampseas in case he negated my Bow Wow Bark. I would still be able to go into my Butler combo because I have all the cards I need for the Butler. I'm going to set down the Crossout plus the Pandemonium, end my turn, activate Pranks, recycle 3 cards, and draw into a Prankist Place, which is pretty nice, a starter card. On his draw phase, I activate Bow Wow Bark, get a copy of Roxy's plus Pandemonium because those are the only 2 cards I can get from my graveyard back into my hand. So it's my opponent's turn. He's going to activate Pot of Extravagance, draw 2, and activate Raigeki. Like, this is really funny to me because, like, once Bow Wow Bark goes through, your Prankhead's monster cards are immune to destruction by card effects. So, like, this Raigeki is just useless. Most of the games, when this happens, opponents will be too embarrassed to continue with their play and just scoop. But this guy played through it. Even after he did the misplay, he still kept playing. So, you know, hats off, Dr. C. Hats up to you. So he's going to activate Witchcrafter Unveiling. So now I know my opponent is playing a 60 card Witchcrafter deck. So I had the option to Ash Blossom this, but I didn't. Because I was trying to Ash Blossom, like any 60 card deck, they play that grass looks greener in their deck. Because they do want to discard their cards from their deck. So I was hoping that maybe he had it, so I was trying to save my Ash Blossom for that. But like sadly he didn't, so this card says push summon one Witchcrafter monster from your hand, and if you do, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your spellcaster monster's effect for the rest of their turn. So he's gonna special out the boss monster of the Witchcrafter deck. So I was gonna chain link my Pandemonium to this, so that, you know, my Pandemonium doesn't become useless. Like it wouldn't be too late to go into my Butler. So he specials out a copy of Witchcrafter Madam Verate, which is a boss monster for the Witchcrafter's deck, if you guys don't know. I'm going to activate all my graveyard activations. Like, these are the mandatory, they cannot, you know, once this chain link starts, they cannot, like, Ash Blossom or something this. So that's why we say you chain block with Prankist Place, because these are all mandatory activations. They can only chain link stuff after you activate all your graveyard plus the Prankist Place. So he's gonna, at this point, I was gonna chain link after my Prankist Place activation, I was gonna chain link my Butler to pop his monster. But sadly, he activates his to chain link to my Place. He activates this secondary effect. Discard one spell card, negate the effect of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Now, I still could have chain linked my Butler to this, but again, guys, if you read the card effect of the Unveiling, Anytime a spellcaster monster's effect is activated, your opponent cannot respond to that. So sadly, no butler pop. I could not chainlink my butler to that. So all my graveyard effect resolves, special out 3 monsters. I didn't do 2 drops, I only did 1 dropsies, and 1 fancies plus 1 roxies. So he's going to activate Magician's Right Hand plus Witchcrafter Creation, which lets him search for a Witchcrafter card to add from his deck to his hand. So I Ash Blossom that, and I was thinking like this card, it says negate the effect of your opponent's first spell card or effect that resolves each turn while you control a spellcaster monster. And if you do, or if it did not have an effect, destroy that card. So I like Ash Blossom is an effect thing, right? So I activate my Ash Blossom and then chain block with my butler in case, you know, like this would affect my Ash Blossom. But one of my viewers told me that this only affects spell cards, so like I did not need to chain block with Ash Blossom. So again, this was not a misplan. No, my butler was negated, but I did it to, you know, get a confirmation whether it would pop my butler. So anyways, he's going to end his turn, get the draping back from his graveyard into his hand. So now I know that he has a spell card in his hand, and he can still activate this effect because it's a quick effect. Of discard 1 card, negate the activation effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of his turn. So it's a quick effect if it can still activate it on my turn. So what I do, on my draw phase, I draw into a Forbidden, and then I instantly go into Totally Awesome. I mean, yeah, I could have forbidden the Witchcrafter Madam, but I still chose to go into Forbidden because I was scared about the face down card, plus, you know, like him doing some kind of shenanigans with the plays in his hand. So I chain block with place. This card was a mandatory activation. Magician's Right Hand, mandatory activation. He cannot control it. It pops my Prank's Plays. So I go into Totally Awesome, activate another Prank's Plays, but sadly I had no Prank's monster in my deck to search. All my monsters were either in my graveyard or in my banishment zone. So yeah. I activate Pranks, discard Pandemonium, get a token, and using the Meowmoo Roxy's Plus token, go into Nightmare to try to bounce his boss monster on the field because I know I could kill him this turn. I discard the Forbidden because I wanted to keep the Roxy's in my hand to go into Access Code because I haven't normal summoned yet. So he's going to activate the Witchcrafter's effect to discard a spell to negate all my face-up monsters' effects. So I Totally Awesome the Witchcrafter Madam's effect. So totally will go through. He's going to destroy, negate, and then set it on my side of the field. So he cannot special it out. And then Nightmare, no bounds. So like no monster, no bounds. I activate Totally, get myself a copy of Dropsies, normal out Roxy's, go into Access, and his side was still getting highlighted over and over, so I know this card was activatable on his turn. So I use Access Code's effect to bump it by 3000, use it again to pop that card, go into battle, and just kill him right there. Like, he had nothing he could do at that point. So that's the end of the game, guys. If you guys do like this commentated videos, please do let me know in the comment section or on my Discord. You know, if you do like them, hit the like button. If you do like my video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications icon, share the video if you so choose to do so. And this is JP Duel signing off for today. See you guys in the next video. Peace!